How's it going, guys? It's RaiderKnight, and for today's video we're going to be playing as Cuba. I think it's going to be pretty fun, so let's just jump right into it. We can actually form this federation, I believe, right off the bat. Or maybe we need to take over some land first. I think, yeah, we need to take over the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, and then we can form it. And, yeah, that's going to be the goal. So, we're going to form the Antillean Confederation, and we're also going to be hopefully improving our technology, because I believe we're pretty far behind. Or, actually, we're not as far behind as I thought. We're actually pretty advanced. We actually, yeah, we might be one of the more advanced countries at the moment. I'm not sure. That's not very accurate for Cuba to be that advanced, but it's fine. We could release a vassal if we wanted to, but we're not going to. And we could change our type of government to communism for a more realistic scenario. But I don't want to do that because everybody around us is already a democratic country. I said diplomatic, my mistake. But yeah, we're going to stay like this, and we're going to probably go after the Bahamas first. Maybe we'll go after Jamaica. Anybody we really want to go after. We can take over Grenada, and yeah, we're going to take over the Caribbean. That's the plan. Hopefully you enjoy. So, first of all, we got to use our technology points intelligently. I'm just going to put 10 into this, 10 into this. And then I'm going to put a couple into each of these. I think I'll probably put 5. Oop, I gave a little bit too much to administration. I didn't really mean to do that. We'll put 5 in military upkeep, and we'll improve our research just a little bit. And then we'll just put a couple more into that. So I think the start's going to be pretty good. I'd also like to build a port on this side of the island, because that would be a lot of traveling otherwise. So we're going to do that, and we're going to send over all these troops in the upcoming turns so we can actually invade some countries. I'm going to lower the goods. I'm going to not really care about anything else because we don't really need to, and then we can make a lot of money. So that's the plan. I'm hitting next turn, but it's not processing that quickly. Okay. Gonna recruit 3,000 soldiers. Maybe we'll get a little bit more. I think we're gonna try to get about, I don't know, 10,000 soldiers, something like that. And then we're going to do some invasions. I'm just gonna let the turns progress. I'm gonna use the space bar because I think it's a little bit quicker. I don't usually use the space bar, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll use it for now just because it's simple. I'm going to wait till we have about 20,000 gold, and then I'm going to build a pretty massive army, and I think that's going to be enough. So 3,000, that's good, and then we can actually build some more in this place. So that's roughly about 10,000. It's a little bit off, I think, but that's fine. Then we can send... Actually, we could probably take over both of these places at the same time. Let's just do 2 wars at the same time. I think that'd be a little bit easier. Go over here, invade Georgetown, and go over here and invade Jamaica. So, pretty simple stuff. I mean, those were easy wars. Then we can just fully annex Jamaica, and we can fully annex Georgetown. So, those were pretty easy conflicts. Nothing out of the ordinary. So, then we can send our troops, and apparently we lost quite a bit in Jamaica, but it wasn't as much as I thought it'd be. Okay, then we can combine these naval fleets and possibly build some more troops because I don't think we have enough. Also, we need to fix our stability, or we're going to have a lot of problems. So I'm going to let it go by for a little bit until we can get about 1,000 gold or something. And then I'm going to fix our stability for that place. And then I need to fix our stability for Georgetown. I'm just going to let it go to about 1,000 gold. That's what I usually do. And then we can fix up Georgetown. Alright. And I think after that it should be good. Okay. I'm going to wait for my gold to go back up to about 20,000, and then we're going to, well, maybe 20,000 is a little bit too much of a wait. I'm going to build a lot of troops here in Santiago, and we're going to hopefully do an invasion of Haiti. I'm not really sure if this is going to go well or it's going to go terrible, but maybe we shouldn't go after Haiti at the moment, to be completely honest. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't really care. Plus, we need to be able to take over the Dominican Republic, and Haiti is kind of, you know, the first real target. Okay. So, we lost a lot of troops in Haiti, but I think it was a pretty simple conflict. Take over all of Haiti. I think they'll accept that, hopefully. And they did. And then we can use our leftover money, and we can improve these provinces that have low stability. And I think, well, we have no money. I think with all this cash, we should have enough to hopefully fix up all those provinces. And, yeah, we're going to have to build way more troops on this island because we're going to need a lot if we're going to go after the Dominican Republic. We still have to take over Puerto Rico also because to form the Antillean Federation, we have, or Confederation, we have to have all of the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. So I'm working on that, and I think that's going to be the plan. After that, we could probably go after some of the small islands like Grenada, or I don't really know all of them by name. St. Lucia, Dominica, and all the others. I think, yeah. Okay. So that's the plan. Hopefully it goes well. I don't think we have the money at the moment to actually have a decent army. So we're going to have to work on that. Apparently Havana is having some issues with stability as well. I'm not sure if it's because of the disease. Yes, it is. I really hate diseases in this game because they can really screw over your stability in like an instant. So, especially if you're a small country, you have a lot of stability problems if a disease hits your country. So we have to work on that. We have to make sure that the disease doesn't damage our country. Work on Georgetown, and I'm not sure why Georgetown is having stability problems still, but it doesn't really matter that much. I usually never have any real rebel problems, so we should be fine. And I think with 20,000 well, gold, I think we should be able to pretty easily build an army that can hopefully take over the Dominican Republic. So I think with these 2 stacks of about 5,000 troops, we should be able to just walk right over them. So I think we're just going to declare the war right now and start the invasion. Pretty simple stuff. Then we can just walk right into the Dominican capital. And that is a victory royale right there. I think they'll accept the entire annexion of their country. And now we own the entire country. Now we have to fix the stability once again. And a lot of our areas have a lot of stability problems. I'm not sure why that is, but we have a lot of stability issues for some reason. No matter what I do. So we got to fix that, even though it's kind of annoying. And let's fix up this one as well. I'm going to save up a little bit of gold, and I think we're going to go after Puerto Rico, and then we can form the Federation. I think we have enough troops already, so I'll just go for it right now. And then we will invade Puerto Rico. And I think this should work pretty easily, hopefully. And yeah, it did. So now we can take over Puerto Rico, and I believe if we have enough gold, we can form the Antillean Confederation. Does that mean it works, or I think we have enough. What all do we need to form it? Okay, here we go. And we have formed the Federation. So, yeah. And that was pretty simple. I want to rename it because I think the name is just too long. I'm just going to rename it to Cuba. I'm not really sure what happens when you form a federation. Does it just, I don't know, improve your country overall? I'm not really that sure. But we did form a federation, so there you go. I'm gonna continue to build troops here in Puerto Rico, and I think our next target is gonna be Grenada, because they are pretty weak in this game. I usually go after Grenada first because they have a pretty low, I think it's a low economy or something like that. Overall, they're just not really that powerful in this game. So I think they'll be an easy first target. And some of these islands over here, they actually have quite a bit of, what's the word? Production. Some of these are really strong, to be completely honest. So we'll go after Grenada first and take them over. They are pretty easy. They can't even build that many troops. So that was a pretty simple conflict. Then we can take the entire island over, and we can fix its stability pretty simply. I'm being pretty aggressive right now, so I probably should, like, I don't know, slow down a little bit, but it's really easy just to expand quickly in this scenario. And as you can see, we've already formed a federation and kind of taken over the Caribbean. So you can play as this country, Cuba, or any of these Caribbean nations, and you can do really good. So yeah, I think we've become a pretty powerful country. Not a great power at the moment, but if we took over the entire Caribbean, it is very likely we could become a great power. After that, we could probably go after a lot of these Central American countries and get allies with them. Maybe go after Colombia or Venezuela, but that'd be a pretty large war, so I'm not sure if you'd want to go after Venezuela right off the bat. Probably go after the Central American countries, like I said. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. We did pretty good as Cuba. We became the strongest country in the Caribbean and Central America, so I think that's a good spot to end it. It's pretty simple at this point. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and peace.